Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. So last time out we started out the story, we didn't do much. That first part was kind of slow. But here we are, we're basically at this is our main, this is the Dojima residence, the place where we're going to be living for the next year. So basically in this place we'll be able to, there'll be some food that we can eat in the fridge which will give us like boosts to our courage mainly. We can also cook some stuff in the kitchen when we've got ingredients, the necessary ingredients. We can also save at the phone, and we got our bedroom. Basically, we'll be able to study at the desk, and at the table we'll be able to do some part-time jobs. The TV will also be available to us on Sundays if we wanted to purchase stuff from the Amazing Commodities kind of place. Basically they'll give you two random choices of stuff that you can get, and then you can either decide to buy it or not, and it will be stuff like, you know, you can get stuff for side quests, you can get food to boost to recover HP or SP, and you can also get like weapons and armor too. But anyway, we've gone straight to bed because we're knackered, and when we're dreaming we go into this world, basically covered in fog, and all we can see is the floor texture. Do you seek the truth? Shit, who was that? Only the anime protagonist would keep, you know, walking forward at this point. If it's truth you desire, come and find me. Yeah, and this kind of leads into the main plot. But anyway, what's kind of cool is that basically, as you will see later, the true final dungeon of the game, this is basically the floor for the true final dungeon of the game, which is kind of cool. Nice little nod to what you're going to be dealing with at end game, right at the beginning of the game, which is kind of cool. And this is the first instance of they show us the combat. All we can do is attack, block, and use our skill, which we can't. But this is all this is just like basically a cutscene that we're active in, basically. So all we can do is basically just pick one of the options, and basically after about 6 turns we basically stop. So we get 3 hits in, and now he's used Bewildering Fog, which basically means that we're now not going to fucking connect with anything. Yeah, the noise of like an attack not connecting, I don't know, it sounds really hokey to me. That kind of springy kind of noise, that boing. Yeah, I don't really like that, but whatever.
Breakfast ready. Okay,
it's time to get up. Fuck. I hate getting up for school. Yeah, so you can't, and that's an interesting thing as well. You don't really remember what the nightmare was about, so it's kind of cool in that regard. It's interesting. Do you know what, the food actually in this game looks pretty nice? The fried egg and sausage and toast looks pretty nice.
You're starting school today, right? My school's on the way, so let's go together.
My god, she's so adorable. So yeah, we're going to be heading to school with Nanako today. It's our first day of school. We know absolutely fucking nobody, so time for us to head off.
You keep going straight from here. My school's this way. Bye.
So yeah, I don't know how normal this is for Japanese schools, but Nanako's kind of casually dressed for an elementary school. Do they just like wear regular clothes in elementary school and stuff like that? This guy's got a portrait. I wonder if he'll be important later on. He's crashed his bike and hit his nuts. Oh my god. You should really watch what you're doing, kid. Alright. Later. I can't be arsed with this shit. I need to move on. So here we go, Yasogami High School. Another one of the major areas that we will be in for the, which we will be a part of, or in for the remainder of the game. I'm not really going to talk much about the school yet, because there's no real point. I might as well wait for a bit. So yeah, we are apparently in Mr. Muraoka's class. Apparently he's a bit of an asshole, and the kids all hate him. So you'll find out why in a minute.
A transfer student from the city, just like you, huh, Yosuke? Huh? You look dead today.
Yeah, Yosuke's in a bit of trouble here. Yeah.
What's with him?
He crashed his bike and hurt his balls. Just want to talk about that with a girl. And here's Mr. Muraoka. I love his design. It's so fucking over the top, it's ridiculous. And yeah, what I find kind of interesting and what I like about Persona 4 Golden, or Persona 4 in general, in comparison to the previous game, in comparison to 3, in this game, all of the teachers are kind of nuts. Because in 3, there were some which were like regular, just normal teachers, and then there was other ones who were... and then there were others which were kind of eccentric and over the top, like the guy who wore like a samurai kind of headgear and stuff like that. In this game, they're all kind of nuts. Oh, for this section, you want to pick you calling me a loser, because that will increase your courage. That's the first introduction. There will be certain times where you'll want to pick a certain option, and that will increase various things like expression or knowledge or courage.
Let alone abusing them. But what do I know?
What do you think I am, bitch? I'm not going to abuse any girls. Fuck off. But yeah, in this game, all of the teachers are kind of nuts. There's like one with like an Egyptian headdress. There's one who is like blatantly just a parody of South Park, Mr. Mackey, who kind of has like a hand puppet on him the whole time that talks instead of him. It's kind of nuts. But yeah, at least it makes Persona 4 unique. And yeah, Mr. Muraoka, he kind of looks like a relatively normal teacher, I guess. But yeah, he's very much talks a load of shit. You know, he's cussing at you cussing at you and that kind of thing. So yeah. So yeah.
Shut your traps.
We're stuck with this prick now for the rest of the year.
Well expect you to respond in an orderly manner.
I also really like his voice actor. I think his voice suits his character really fucking well. It's a good voice. So yeah, for a first day at school, we don't really do anything here. We just basically...
Normal lectures will start tomorrow.
We don't really have normal lectures to start off with. Normal lectures start tomorrow.
Attention all teachers.
Yeah.
Please report immediately to the faculty office for
It's basically just, orientation kind of thing. Just everybody gets used to being in the new school year and kind of introducing themselves to everyone and shit.
Heard the announcement. Don't go anywhere until you hear otherwise.
But apparently something's happened, so we kind of have to stay here until we've given the all clear to go home. We're kind of screwed here. Nope.
Something happened?
Police sirens. Yeah, shit's definitely going down.
I can't see a damn thing. Freaking fog.
Yeah, like every time it rains lately, it gets all foggy.
Hey, did you
I will say it's kind of interesting, that having played Persona 3 Reload recently, great game. Looking at this game graphically in comparison to that, I know it's like a big time difference. And this is essentially just like a HDified version of the original game, really, with some additional content and stuff. But yeah, having played this, playing this after playing P3, it kind of makes it kind of makes you kind of notice more and more that this
How much longer
graphically
is this
looks
gonna take? There's no telling.
significantly.
I should've left before
You know,
the
it's significant. It's a
announcement
bit
By the way,
outdated,
did you try
I
what I
suppose,
told you
is
the other
is
day?
the best way of putting it.
You
Although I
know,
still think the portraits are
that
really
thing about
nice.
rainy nights?
The artwork for the portraits is really
no,
nice.
not yet. Sorry.
Aw, that's okay. It's just I heard a guy in the class next door yell something like,
And of course,
"My
you know,
soulmate is Yamano, the announcer."
these two girls, I'm sure, are going to be
Attention, all
important
students.
because they
There has been an incident inside the school
one day
district.
like the only
Police officers have been dispatched
two
around the
students
school
that have got
zone.
different colours. The rest,
Please
everybody
stay
else is
calm
black, and they're like
contact
green
your
and red.
parents or guardians as soon as possible
But on
and
top of that,
quickly
you know,
leave the
they have
school
their own
grounds.
portraits, so obviously that means they're
Do
important.
not disturb the police officers.
They
Head
kind of give
directly
the game
home.
away pretty quickly on with
I
that.
repeat,
Incident?
So yeah, shit's
Something
gone down.
actually happened?
There's been an
Come on,
incident
let's go
in
take a
town,
look.
and so we have to now bugger off home as quickly as possible. Yeah. This is kind of always the problem with the Persona games, 3, 4, and 5 in particular.
Why don't you come with us?
You know,
Nearly
uh,
forgot.
the
I'm
game
Jane
starting off is
Sakuraba.
really
You know, I sit
goddamn
next
slow.
to you, right?
It's kind of a problem.
Well, nice to meet you. This is Yukiko Amada.
It's kind of a
Nice to meet
problem
you.
on repeated
I'm sorry
playthroughs
that
because the
this
first
is
time you
so
play it,
soon.
you're interested
Come
in
on,
getting to
don't
know
apologize
the
like that.
characters and getting
Makes
to
me
know
look like I
like
got
the
no upbringing. I
the
just
world
wanted
that
to
you're being
ask
brought
some
into and
stuff,
what
really.
the
That's all.
setup for the story is going to be. But on repeated playthroughs, it's really fucking hard.
Miss Satonaka,
Anyway,
this
so
was
we finally got
awesome.
names.
Like, the way you moved was just
So
amazing to see.
green girl is Chie Satonaka,
I'm really sorry. It
and
was an accident.
the girl in
Please
red
just have
is
mercy
Yukiko
until my
Amagi.
next paycheck. See ya,
And
thanks.
we'll find out more
Stop
about them
right
as the
there.
game goes on.
What did you do to my DVD?
DVD, bloody hell. This is old. It's 2012. Originally in 2008 as well.
Completely cracked. Oh, my
It's official, Yosuke's an arsehole. he's broken somebody else's property.
Critical hit to the
What the
neck.
fuck?
Oh, Yukiko-san.
I'm sorry
Are you
about that.
worried
Fucking
about
hell.
me?
What's up my throat?
Fine, Yukiko. Let's ditch him and go home.
I love this running joke as well for like the early on with Yosuke. Looks like he's not paying. I should leave him be. Alright, later bitch. I kind of like that. He's just like
You're
being a
Yuki,
bit of an
right?
arsehole. It just
You want to go hang
main
out
character's
somewhere?
been a bit of a dick. Just being
What?
like, I'm sure he'll be fine.
Who are you?
What's up with him?
And again, this
School's
guy has a
different.
portrait, so I
Never
wonder
mind
if
that.
he's going to be
He's
important
going for
later.
Yukiko-san?
Well, I'm sure we'll
Man,
find
you'd
out
think he'd
sometime.
at least wait until she's alone to make his move.
I bet you a can of tappy gets
So
knocked
yeah, this
out.
guy's trying to hit on
No
Yukiko.
bet.
Haven't
And
you
wants
heard
to,
how difficult the Amagi
Wants to invite her out on a
challenge
date.
is?
So
You misogynistic
are you
prick.
coming or not?
I'm not going.
I love his voice though. It's so kind of nerdy.
What did he want?
By the way,
What did he want?
Oh my God, that
obviously
guy's
he was
completely,
asking
utterly
you out on a
useless.
date.
Huh? Really?
GA, to be honest, I don't
You
think that was
really
completely
had no
obvious.
clue? Sheesh.
He is so
Then
fucking
again,
creepy though.
That was way over
Just
the
like,
top.
hey,
It was
come
creepy
somewhere
how
with
he
me.
called you Yuki
Why?
all of a sudden.
you gonna come or not? No. Oh,
Yo,
well,
Yukiko-san.
fuck you then.
Turn down another
What the
lovelorn
hell?
fool, huh? Man, you're
I think that guy's got
the
issues.
same way last year.
Anyway,
I don't recall doing that.
oh, Yosuke's already
Serious?
already
So then
shot
you
his
wanna hang
shot
out
apparently.
sometime?
I'd rather not.
That'll teach me to get my hopes up. Anyways, you two better not pick on the transfer student
I
too
love
much.
that. Oh, do you want to
You're
do you want to go out
just curious
sometime?
is all.
I'd rather not. Ah, well. He doesn't
I'm
seem too
sorry for
broken up about
dragging
it. He's like,
you into
I
this.
tried. It's alright.
Come on,
Let's just-
go.
should we
Everyone's
get going?
staring.
Time to move. Alright, later kids. Let's continue on.
Oh. So you came here because of your parents' job? I thought it was
Yeah, I
something
think this
way
line,
more
I think,
serious.
I
There really is
think this
nothing
is a
here, huh?
reference to
That's what
something.
makes it
I think
nice.
it's a reference
But
to a
there's nothing
specific
much
kind
we
of
can show to people from
anime,
outside.
or
Oh,
like an
there is
anime
something
trope that
from
basically
Mount
whenever
Yasudari.
a transfer
Wonder
student
dyed
comes
clothes or
into
pottery or
a
something's
new
kinda
place, they're
famous.
kind of
Oh,
here because something seriously fucked up happened, and here he's just kind of like, nah, my parents are going off on for work and shit, so I'm just kind of stuck here. I don't know what the reference is, what the reference is specifically to, though. I think it's just like a general trope.
Their inn actually attracts a lot of visitors to Inaba.
So, oh yeah, and this kind of stuff, I actually really like this stuff as well, where we get a little bit of an introduction to Yukiko a bit here, where it's like, she's a part of a family runs an inn, which is really famous, and that she's going to take over one day, and she seems kind of, I don't know, she seems kind of less than enthused about it. Okay. And that's another thing that you can, another option that you can pick there, where you've got 3 options there. If you try and pick yes, she is, it will tell you that you don't have enough courage. So it's something that you can only do after New Game Plus, in the New Game Plus, when you've already maxed out everything. So yeah, the only thing you can pick is either like ellipses or I don't really know. So I always pick the ellipses. I think that's the most anime. I'd just be like, I'm just gonna loot down now. Oh god, the creepy music is occurring, so that must mean shit's gone down.
She came down this street.
Wow, who could imagine that hanging from an antenna?
I wanted to see it too.
What?
Oh, you got here.
Something hanging from an antenna?
The police and fire department took it down just a moment ago.
Well, I think it's terrifying.
Okay.
I can't believe a dead body showed up.
Oh shit!
Here.
Apparently, a dead body was hanging by a
What did she just say?
a television antenna. That's creepy as shit. Yeah, this is kind of something which
Hey, what are you doing?
I didn't really notice the first time playing Persona 4 Golden, but I've kind of noticed later.
That had happened.
This game has major mood whiplash, because like for most of the game so far, it's been nice kind of slice of life comedy kind of stuff with like Yosuke hitting his nads on his bike and stuff, and then we just like, oh yeah, there's a body hanging from dead body hanging from a television antenna, and shit's really gone bad, and there's like an active murder investigation. It's just kind of like, holy shit, we've really gone from 0 to 100 in 0.5 seconds there.
Go wash your face.
Oh yeah, so we get introduced to Adachi here. This is basically Dojima's kind of partner who's going to be involved in the investigation.
Was this what that announcement was about?
What do they mean it was hanging from the antenna?
Hey, Yukiko.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Why don't we go to Junes some other
Yeah,
time?
I don't think it's a good idea to go out. We should just
then,
head
we're
straight
taking
fucking
off.
home.
Starting tomorrow, neighbor, let's do our best.
Sure thing. Alright. So yeah. So that is it. And crime scene. Weird. Anyway, that's it for this part. Join me next time for the next part of Persona 4 Golden. When we'll be heading home, and we'll also be beginning our next part is basically going to be all about our daily school life getting going proper. So yeah, see you next time.